Alright, so here today we got something pretty cool. We actually have an update to one of the community tier lists, which gives us sort of usually a good idea of what, is a good character and whatnot. Again, some of the rankings have been really controversial, if you will, for this game. A lot of my comments are like, no, that doesn't seem right. Again, depending on what you think here, I do want to share this community tier list with you, so you at least have like the range of what a good or not good character is. So let's jump into it, let's have some fun, and let's break it down. If you're new to the channel though, like and subscribe, helps out massively, so thank you. So this side here actually went and updated the new character, so we do have Keesia in here, now going to be in the tier list, so we'll talk about that. We also have the new character, the SSR Plus, that has now been added to the tier list, and also I never really did an update for Yun, so Yun also got added to the tier list, and also Vespa. So all these characters now exist on the tier list. Again, we're going to go through that. So 4 characters have been added. I kind of wonder what their placements are. We'll find out right now. Let's see. Here we go, tier list. We have the ratings. So, wow. Okay, so for the yellow category, let's go each way first. They're actually rating this character very low. What are their pros? They don't put pros and cons here for them, so they have no review for the character yet. Do they have a review for Keesia? All right, so in some games they write a review here to give like the pros and cons for each character. In this game they're not doing that, so I don't really know why they're rating it exactly. Do they give a reason for the ratings? I'm curious. No, it doesn't look like it. So yeah, first we'll go through this placement. They're placing the SSR Plus at A tier. As of right now, simply put, there's not enough testing with this character really. He's good. He genuinely is. A tier is a bit low. I don't know if I'd rock with A tier 100%. Because remember, you're also putting Viol on A tier. Realize that, right? He's pretty strong. Viol gets much better with dupes. Similar to, again, he at base dupes is much better than Viol, but he is getting placed here, so let me know what you think here. Do you agree or disagree with the placement? Again, you're placing Vespa higher, and Vespa, is requiring yellow elements, so he has, or she has, rather, a lot of requirements to make her actually work. But yeah, Vespa is also placed at S tier. So that is there. I'm questioning the maybe they're correct. I'm curious because I have seen a lot of people saying that he does a lot of damage. Again, in comparison to someone like Data, let's do this right. Data's a hard, Data Massa and Evan are still much better. Again, I have seen the talks that Evan Kell is still at 3 dupes. Again, much better than what he is as a character. So maybe the placement is correct. We can definitely rock with that. Vespa is getting placed at S tier. So whether you agree with that or not, she is a very strong character and she can tank very well. So she, in my opinion, is pretty good. KR tier lists are also placed here pretty high. And the people that I've talked to also say that, yeah, she's really good. And for the category, that's what she kind of excels at. So for yellow, she'll be placed that high. Keesia is fallen at S, which is, again, very good. She is a very strong assassin character. She's, again, people are saying that she's the better Endorsi, but then there's also people saying that she's not the better Endorsi, right? So this tier list is saying clearly she is the better Endorsi. So whichever side of you kind of believe on that one, I think that she is very strong. I haven't gotten to test her an insane amount. I currently only have her 4 dupes. So the free one, the purchased one, and then 2 dupes on top of that, so just 4 dupes only. She does pretty good for the damage. Everything kind of works. She does more than my Endorsi currently, but again, my Endorsi only has 3 dupes. So is that 1 dupe really changing the game for her? Maybe, but for the most part, she is a very strong and a very good character. For the purple team, again, they're running this new element system, if you will, where they require characters to kind of help their kits, right? For example, over here, which part of the kit requires the element? Which one was it? Yeah, purple element right here. So Keesia's attack increases by 24% for each purple element teammate other than herself at the start of battle, right? So if you're running her with this character who literally boosts any purple element ally by 32%, you're first getting the 32% plus the 24%. So you're picking up a lot of increase on, again, basically attack. So it's not a bad thing, right? Her kit is really good, and if you run that with another, let's say your tank is Karaka, right? That's going to be very powerful too, right? You're getting a 24 at 24, making her a very strong damage dealer. It's kind of similar to Hua, which Hua doesn't really have a red attribute element here, but you have a different character that can buff that attribute, being 24% on red element, which again, it's very powerful. So there are these buffs all around the game here. So again, similar. These two characters are very similar. He's the purple element buff. She's the red element buff. So again, purple element buff on this, again, just like Vespa, is a character buffing off its own element. So again, similar here, buffing off the own element, which it's pretty nice, right? So again, blue category, when that drops characters, I wonder if they're going to keep this idea. Like you can tell here, green and blue desperately need characters. We finally got our first character release here, being a purple character. We've already gotten three red characters. We've already gotten 1, 2, 3 yellow characters. So each other category has been getting a lot of love and support. So I am curious. Again, blue is getting a new character in 2 weeks, or 1.5 weeks. So stay tuned for that. Then again, we'll see when green gets any category of characters, right? Again, you do have Ren, which is a green character, and Compressed Rack. Where is he? Is he a light character too? Yeah, he's a light character. So that's another light character for the future. But that is what the current tier list ranks are for the new characters. So again, Vespa over here. Over here is this. Kesia over here. Am I missing somebody? So Yun's placed at SS. We kind of knew that definitely was going to be the case. She is a very powerful character. So in comparison to the three, the character that I chose to actually use as my main carry is Yun, and she is doing an outstanding job for that. Outstanding job. And still to this day, our only S plus, SSRs are on this tier list per se are Yun and Hua. So whether you agree with that or not, let me know what your take is down below. But that's kind of that attribute of it. Again, this character being a support character, this character being a full-blown DPS. Again, people are arguing that she's actually a really good carry character, and you can actually invest into her to be that too. Well, again, depending on who you've currently invested into. Again, part of her kit really requires the 24%. Like, I've seen people use the regular character as is without the 24%, but as time progresses, she will get better as more purple characters kind of surface and, release. Right now, the purple attribute is pretty much kind of, if you were to look at it, it's not as stacked as other attributes, right? Like, for example, here you have your healer, you have your absolute DPS, support character, tank, DPS character, also pseudo tank, whatever, more so DPS character. And then red attribute has a lot also, but nothing really like buffing off each other. They all can just freely be run without having to be a red team. So again, we'll see how those things go. But for the most part, let me know what you think about the placements. Again, at this moment in time, I think that she is not yet an SS character, so I don't think I'd put her on the same ranking as these two, but she is very good, so I agree with that placement. I don't know about him being an A. The only thing is, it's like, in comparison, it's Viol. Viol is like, I had so much more success with this character in comparison to a non-duped out Viol, so you could say like maybe end of S tier, you could say that, but yeah, for the most part, some of the stuff is accurate here. I do agree with that. I still think Yun is one of the best characters we had to release to date, and Hua too. They both are very powerful in my opinion. So for what it is, I sort of agree with the tier list, right? It's pretty accurate. But again, you let me know what you think. You're the again, multiple opinions is always better than one, so give it to me. Let me know down below. With that being really it, I will catch you in the next one. Have fun, stay safe, peace, and enjoy. Remember, the blue and green attributes should be filled up pretty soon, sort of. We're getting a brand new blue character next, but again, green character is speculated to be right after, so we'll see, okay? But those categories will finally get some characters there, because damn, they're looking pretty dead. They're looking pretty dead, so hopefully we get some revamps over there soon.